Okay, I raked and blew as much leaves as I can. They're overwhelming. All the leaves are not down yet. So I got my Hillbilly leaf plow on here. Now with the newer wheels on here, there's a little bit of a problem. They're a little bit big and I had to bend it a little bit. It won't be a problem unless I hit a hard pile of leaves and then this bends over. This bracket here holds it from bending, and I don't have another piece to put on the bottom, and you really want the leaves to get up under the mower. Now as a plow, this is okay, but it's a few inches off the ground, so you really need to run the mower. I just gassed it up. So let's take it over here and I'll show you when we get there. So the little leaf blower I got, I have to hold the choke closed and hold the throttle wide open. And it takes two hands, and it's very, very hard to use. So, it took me a long time to get these leaves over here, but now the pile is getting too high. So what I'm going to do is just use the Hillbilly leaf plow. As you can see over here, I used the blower and cleaned out over through here. There's still a lot of leaves up there yet, but let's not get them too far ahead here. So, I had this mower put away on a picnic table with a tarpaulin over it. Hillbilly leaf plow.
That's a lot of leaves. The bank as much as I can.
It's an awful lot of leaves, folks. Fall season is here. Nice and cool out today. Beautiful day out today. I played basketball today. It's a little chilly out here with just a t-shirt on, but it's not bad.
Here, because up in that area I just left them. So, leaf plow bends and it rubs into the tire, so I can't put too much force on it. wrench. The nuts are loosening up. Alright, well I gotta tighten that up anyways. Alright. What this thing needs is a bar, and I don't have one, to go from here to the handle. It's only 1/4 inch, and I don't want to sock it down too tight because it'll snap it. This one's 3/8, but I can't find the other 3/8 bolt. I've got 3/8 carriage bolts, but they're not threaded all the way down. They're only partially threaded. This is 3/8. And these are bigger wheels. These are 8-inch. So what was on here when I built this, it's 7-inch. It's still not rubbing, but if I'm careful not to push too hard on it. I don't have any more stock. I'm not buying anything more. You can see that it's probably about 3 inches off the ground. I could have made it lower to the ground, but the idea of building it and using it was the mower was supposed to do a lot of the work. And you notice that I did a lot of leaf chopping also. So when I was backing up, naturally this wasn't in use, and when I was backing up, it was chopping the leaves. This is set up to mulch leaves. Notice I'm using the old mower. I'm not using the one I got for $20 at a yard sale. A discharge chute is closed off on that, and that's set up for a mulching mower also, but I'm not using it back here. I'm not going to risk having something happen to it. This has hit so many rocks before, it doesn't matter. Blade is dull anyways. Over here on this. Alright, what I have to do, you're supposed to start it without throttle, it tells you. Put it over here, prime this 10 times, do not touch the trigger, and pull it. It took quite a few pulls. It did start, and then it tells you to leave it run for a while. I let it run for 2 minutes, because if I try any less than that, it just dies out. What I have to do then is, it doesn't run too good, it runs slow. So I have to pull this up and lock the trigger down to high speed, which takes it off choke, and then while it's running, I gotta go like this. I gotta hold this choke over, it's spring loaded. Now I mentioned this last year. I have to keep the choke closed with the throttle full open, and then she'll go up to high enough speed to blow these leaves, because otherwise it hardly moves the leaves at all, and I'm better off raking them. So what I got to do is come up with a system to lock this over. And there's no hole in it to put a string in there or a wire, but I'm going to have to figure something out to keep that over. Don't get too close, it won't focus. To keep that over here all the time, because when it's fully heated up and run, it will not run in the run position. It'll die right down. It'll keep going slower and slower and slower, and it will stall out unless I goose this and keep it up all the way. So that is the story there, and it's got a mixture of gas in there. You can see it. Fresh gas. But that's the only way this thing will run. All right. Okay, folks, I got a lot of leaves to do. There's no point in keep showing you the same old things over and over. You get an idea how this works. I had lost this thing. I had misplaced it and thought it got taken, but not so. It was misplaced, like everything else I have here. Let's see, got enough gas? Yeah. All right, so I got to do some work. I got to do that down there and do a little more here. And what I'll do is I'll try to get a 3/8 bolt, because the ones I got here, I got to go out to the hardware store. The 3/8 bolts I have here are like this. See, they're not threaded all the way, and it's got to be threaded all the way so I can draw that thing in tight to the body of the mower. Okay, so I'm doing some Hillbilly leaf plowing. Tommy's going to do the editing.
Yep.
We'll catch you on another vehicle. Catch you on another video real soon. I got work to do.